Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family, Oklahoma.
Oh my dude. Oh my gosh.
Team from last year, the USC Trojans. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Hunter, why'd you call me? And? I don't know. I haven't looked at the house yet. I was just wondering about the course.
The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Why didn't I give me my away jerseys?
These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And the Sooners pick up enough yards to get the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
He fires it down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to 35. The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as his this offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Talk about a great way to start this game.
Good job, brother.
Very early.
Yeah, sometimes
Good drive, good drive, good drive.
To get comfortable, you can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Hey, I was not home.
Point was up and good.
Dude, Apex, after we got the goal, bro, it was sweat.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The junior brought down after making a great catch. The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs, and it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Scanning the field, it's ETN. Catch made on the left side.
Hey, you're not lying.
That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this
I don't know.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality
Hey,
by this defense. They
be
have
nice.
been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
I don't know. I'm going to talk to him.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game.
Yeah, he drinks.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, USC. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. And they wrap up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the Sooners churn out another first down. Three guys up front, line up. It's first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. But check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. Looking right. This one caught. What a move in the open space. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. If you get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball on the money. And then how about
Dummy.
after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Can't hold on.
Ha! This is dumb.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose. The defense had their back turned. Couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender. And a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's a play action. On the move now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to throw again. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's ETN. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Touchdown, Trojans, as they put 6 more on the board. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? He makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get it?
LOL.
He makes it.
Sure, fucking joke.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? To throw, it's ETN. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks into the open. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. Out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback to start the 25. And here comes the press the offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find the spark right now to cut into this big lead. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The shotgun running play call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Etienne. He escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. He'll bring up fourth down now.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Brought down the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He's got a man down the middle.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss in the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, the first half seem to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the
What up?
senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. To the air. It's ETN. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go.
I guess decent. What about you?
Right, it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid.
How'd you do?
Play there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to
73.
They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Damn.
The Trojans
Good guess.
hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Wish I could do that.
Tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, that's just perfect
Hey, but you're getting it back.
Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Yeah, maybe one day. I don't know. I suck pretty bad.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Looking for the end zone, has a lane.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Oh my God.
Makes a quick catch. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
I'm probably going to try to play next week, Rick. Next weekend?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Yeah, let's hope.
Screen pass here.
All right, weather.
Had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Slides the quick throw. That's a solid game there, showing off the stiff arm.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Christ, what am I playing against?
Offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Defense creates a big turnover that'll end the quarter of play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big plays. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Sooners will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go, here we go. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The pocket breaking down. Launches it deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's thrown down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. It's ETN. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Grinding away with a running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.